Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to the channel for your weekly energy check-in for all things Capricorn. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, the bottom of the deck, Empress. So the Empress she represents a mother, she represents pregnancy, she represents abundance of all kind. She's the feminine energy in the twin flame journey, the female or the feminine divine counterpart. Um, she represents abundance of all kinds, so financial, love, growth. That's her. And she is very much like Mother Earth, and her dominion is the earth plane. Okay. So let's see if she comes out. She's very auspicious for business and relationships, definitely pregnancy. Um, so let's take a look. So with me, what are the overall on this? That's new this week. Nine of Cups. So you are getting some fabulous cards, Capricorn. So the Nine of Cups is ultimate wish fulfillment, it's heart desire. Um, it can have a little bit of a connotation to it. Just definite proud of all their cups. If you look at the more traditional deck, it's like a guy and he's like, look at all my cups. So this guy's like, look at my cups in my vineyard, you know, check the barrels out. So let's take a look. All right, all right, all right. This is interesting. Let's just see what it all means. Okay. So Capricorn, right now, your energy is the Hermit. So it's spending time alone, looking within, prayer, meditation, self reflection, things like that. So, in your difficulties, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the loyal, stable, and committed king. That's what the Pentacle suit is, the loyal, stable, and committed suit. This guy has the Midas touch. He's always a husband, he's always a father, he takes care of a lot of things. He is very auspicious for a divine counterpart or starting a new job or a new business or an investment opportunity. It'll be successful if you do it with this guy or you have him as a confirmation. Now, with him being in the difficulties, you can just have difficulties with somebody who represent, and he's an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome to the chat, Capricorn. You just have an issue with an earth sign or somebody like this, or somebody who embodies these traits. Or in his shadow side, he is somebody that will do anything for money at all, including like run you over with a car, okay, and come visit you at the hospital and be like, maybe I did it for us. Really? Really? Did you do it for us? Did you? Were you thinking of us? Right? So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It could be you're having some business issues as well. Okay. In the past, recent past, we had some issues with deception, some lying, cheating, stealing, probably some calculation and cunningness here. All right. And we also have the high priestess in our recent past. So, when we're talking about the divine, uh, the empress earlier, the high priestess is the female energy of the third D and above. So the empress kind of rules the earth plane. The high priestess is the heavens, the other dimensions, things like that. She represents inner knowing, intuition, secrets, purity. Okay, so wow. Okay, so it could be that you used your intuition and kind of kept something to yourself and did something cunning, creating an exit strategy or making a plan that you're kind of keeping to yourself right now, or you are creating an exit strategy that you're keeping a secret at this time. There's some sort of cunning plan, or in the past there was some sort of lying, cheating, stealing, or deception, or that it was done to a person like this who has gifts or something like that. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so in your goals, you have the Strength card, and the Strength card is a Leo card, obviously, right? And so the Strength card is about inner strength and courage. It's also about facing your problems. So your goal is to muster up some internal strength or some courage or face some problems of some sort, all right? Good plan, good goal. In the near future, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, he can be a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius doesn't have to be, just somebody that embodies the traits. He is a business scaler. He's very passionate. He's known to be very schmegdual. If he's committed, like this king's committed, he has a ring on, right? He is committed. But if he's not, he's not. And he's together enough to tell you. He's very attractive. He's like a workout guy, very sexy. He'll have a bunch of accolades, trophies, accomplishments, things like that. So in the near future, we'll see. It can be taking some massive, massive action on something or dealing with somebody like that. And with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, like these guys are about business. They're about money. They're about success. He's like in his uh, shadow, he is a social climber. He'll do anything to get ahead. Very arrogant. Anything negative that goes along with being like a good looking guy that everybody knows and thinks is attractive. Yeah. Okay, so, but they are both money making guys, action taking guys, business scaling guys. So, Capricorn, you see yourself as like basically getting so overwhelmed that you're just like, I'm leaving all this behind and I'm going on to something better. I'm going to the light. Like, boot this mess. This is a mess. I'm moving on. So it's abandonment, leaving things behind, moving on to something better. friends, family, co-workers see you in Queen of Swords energy. So she's an incredibly intelligent human being. Okay. She doesn't BS. She doesn't have time for it. She's seen a lot of stuff. She's been around the block. She prefers to just put things on the table, be drama free. You'll jam her sensories if you come to her with, drama and BS, and she'll point it out, like, cut the crap, you know? So she's very good at cutting people off. Um, she'll be diplomatic and she will be kind. She will put things on the table. She expects everybody to kind of do the same. All right. In her shadow side, not diplomatic, not real empathetic at all. Like, she just won't care if she hurts your feelings. She'll think you deserve it. If she's put something on the table and you're just like being dramatic, crying about, like, she's not going to understand that. Okay. And she can be mean for the sake of being mean, right? All that, like what I just said. Your guidance is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, he's like looking for an opportunity, right? You remember loyal, stable, and committed king. Well, he started out down here and he grew up and became stable, right? So the page is the beginning, and he is looking either for a relationship to invest in, to be loyal, stable, and committed, or he's looking for a new business to start, something of that nature. If you've been in a long-term relationship, he can represent engagement and small gifts and apologies, okay? So with these two guys together, it basically looks like the same thing. Either you're looking to invest with a King of Wands type and take some major action to scale something, or you owe a King of Wands type an apology, or this King of Wands type is giving a gift, something along that nature. Now, your outcome is the Devil, Capricorn. So welcome to the chat. The Devil happens to be a Capricorn card. And so he is also known to be everything earth and everything of the earth plane. He all represents, negative attachments, obsession, addiction, codependency, fear, all these things that are basically everything not of the light. A lot of things like that, healing, things that need to, let me rephrase, things within us that need to be healed is what he represents, right? And so, with him right beside the Strength card, it looks like your goal is to muster up the courage and muster up the inner strength to face some sort of not so great thing, like either an addiction or codependency or going on the straight and narrow, facing your demons, literally. He can be about anger. So it could be, I've got to suck up this anger and this obsession in order to get what I need or get through what I need. Or I need to face these problems, or I'm not going to get what I need. The Devil, if we go for a more business read, which this very well could be, okay? I'm going to get some more info from the truth deck, and we'll either see if we're going relationship or if we're going business. But he's okay for business because he means do everything you got to do to make that money, push yourself ahead, be successful. So, you feeling, if you're in Hermit and you're reflecting, on if you're doing anything just to get ahead or for a buck. This could be our confirmation, or it can be a confirmation that you're allowed to do it, especially with the strength card. Like it could be that you're like, I think I'm doing anything for money right now. You know, what they're saying is like, it's okay. You have to. You're not somebody that's typically in this energy. So we would like to pull you into a little bit of selfish, passionate, angry, greedy energy to give you a little push, you know, so that you get what you want in life. Otherwise, everybody's gonna run all over you and trample you. Okay, so even if you know you did something sneaky, it might be okay. So let's just get some confirmation and direction on which way we're going. And if you want to tell me what this is in the comments, this is fascinating, honestly. This is a lot of energy and it's a lot of power, like power, power, power. And she has her own kind of power. So, you know, just make sure you're using it for good and not. All right, so let's look at this is a lot. Okay, so let's take a look at the truth deck. Please, Spirit, please share some overall insignificant things should know in this situation. Please, Spirit. Some insignificant things. Let's know. Let's know. Bottom of the deck, ending. So let's see what that means. Let me see if I need to turn down. That can be kind of see. First card out, alignment. So something overall could be ending in order to get you in to alignment for something bigger and better, like whatever you're trying to do and create here, which looks major. Not hearing you. So let's just see. We'll keep going and seeing what that means. Pause before acting. Yeah, don't be impulsive and get into lower vibrational energy like the devil. Okay, soulmate connection coming into is going under alignment. So you have a soulmate connection that is working on coming in to an alignment or some sort of soul connection. Okay, let it go is going under not hearing you. So if somebody is just like stuff's falling on deaf ears and they're not listening, okay, just let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Like simmer down. If your overall energy is ticked the heck off, and that was kind of showing up how like people saw you, right? With the she's a ticked off human quite often. So you know, if somebody's not listening or they're not hearing you, just let it breeze off of you for a moment or two. Let's see. Checking your social media. So if this is a business person or a relationship or your soul connection coming in, they're checking your social media. Or if you are checking someone's social media, make sure you pause before acting and don't get impulsive. If you see something on there that makes you not happy, okay? Okay, but the overall grounding energy is something's ending, and I think it's like something you want to end, like something you want to end. Like justice is literally the next card, and then the sun is a Leo card, and the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, taking action, more taking action, sending a message, communication to the Queen of Pentacles, who is a wife, who's a mother, well, stable and committed queen. She's very much like the Empress, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Emperor, the father, the leader, the Empress's masculine counterpart. So take what resonates of that. It looks like there's justice going to be done there. And that was quite a story. So if that resonated, you will know what that meant for you. Okay. So soul connection, business. What are we doing? Okay, we're going moonology. Since you're a little angry, maybe we should just work on your energy a little bit, is what it feels like they're doing, instead of trying to get everybody else's energy in a grip. Spirit, please share with me this for Capricorn this time. See, for Capricorn this time. Overall insignificant. Spirit, please share with me. Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So, you know, in the deck tarot run we just did, it looked like there was some action and that needed to be taken, right? To even out some justice or karmic situation regarding the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the King of Wands, and he's a massive action taker, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone, so there's not a yes, there's not a no, there's no ending here. Everything's not traumatically over, said and done, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, so nothing's set in stone right now on this situation, and it's about to meet a resolution, especially if it's a personal problem or issue. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Well, there you go. Everybody wins. So we have nothing is yet set in stone. A personal issue reaches conclusion. A win-win situation. Just be bold. Make that first move. It looked like you were mustering up some strength. And this could be what it is. Like the devil's going to go after it. You know, the King of Wands is going to go after it. Going to go after it. Massive action. All right, so let's have some fun and get you a card from the Animal Spirit deck, because we're just going to work on your energy right now and boost you up and get you. Who cares what other people are thinking at the moment? We'll take care of you. Please, Spirit, please share with me what is one significant card. Spirit animal should Capricorn involve this week on this situation, please, Spirit. What animal should Capricorn involve situation this week? Fish, fishy, fishy, fish. So the cup suit is associated with water and water signs, and you'll see a lot of fish in the depictions of their um, cards, which usually mean abundance for one thing, and I believe they're linked to intuition as well. So let's get the book because I love this deck so much, and I just never have the time to sit down and read it and learn it and study it and commit it to memory. So let's do it together. And you can screenshot this, or you can go online and find it. The descriptions are online too. So, fish, restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be okay, the fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. We did see the Seven of Swords there. Okay. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. The Devil card. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. So get under the moon, baby. I think the new moon's on the 20th. Yeah, a couple of days. So when in balance, the fish is adaptable and travels well. When out of balance, the little fish is distracted and it changes its mind often. To bring it into balance again, set a small goal and accomplish it. Exactly. We were already with the strength card, and it's about facing your issues and mustering up the strength. And so, in a passionate nature, the devil is always focused and always gets what he wants, no matter what. And just remember, this is a Capricorn card, okay? And your sign is about hard work and working hard, okay? So it is okay for you to be focused and obsessed right now, is what I'm getting. Like, this is, don't be wishy washy, okay? Don't be wishy washy. All right, so let's get you a flower therapy card. Please, Spirit, please show significant and important Capricorn on this situation and going through this. What is one? And by the way, she's not wishy-washy. Very goal-oriented. So keep going. Keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Please share with me. What is one single flower therapy card for Capricorn? Trust, Carnation. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. Welcome to the Earth Angel channel. We are so happy you are here. So you can trust the advice I'm giving you. Okay. And it looks like there's some people you can definitely look to. If this is a business situation for you, so be it. It's probably the King of Wands that's the most trustworthy. So find that guy. Um, and trust that you'll be supported. It looks like you also have a soul connection coming in, and something else is coming to a close, but everything's going to turn out to a win-win situation. So just trust in that as well. Coming to the table in that way and being assertive with boundaries and not being wishy-washy. It looks like it'll get you what you want. So just trust that that's going to work, and your personal issue will reach a win-win situation because nothing's set in stone yet. Nobody's made a hard and fast decision. All right, so let's get you one piece of advice from the Miracle deck. Spirit, please share with me. What is the piece of advice? The rest of the week, the Spirit. One single girl. The week, please, Spirit. Miracle workers. Yeah, so it's like nothing's set in stone. We still have opportunities for miracles here, right? As we become purer channels for God's light, we develop an appetite for the sweetness that is possible in this world. A miracle worker is not geared towards fighting the world that is, but toward creating the world that could be. So, you ever heard that be the change you want to see in the world? Welcome. That's your strength card. You're here to work miracles. Here's your sign. And if you are also an earth angel, take it as an extra confirmation here. So that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. Good luck with this. Good luck. Let me know. Let me know what this is. This is a lot of power and a lot of energy. It's going to require a lot of from you, and to have your boundaries up in assertiveness to get what you want, which is going to be a balanced and fair outcome, by the way. So, if you got to the end of this, you are welcome to have either last week's sale of 60-minute unlimited questions tarot reading for $100, or you can take advantage of this week because I've been back on YouTube for 2 months now. So I'm doing $44, and we'll do a soul connection energy check-in for the 1111 friends. We check your energy, their energy, connecting energy, and you can ask a question or two, and that's what we're doing. Please help YouTube and the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. That's how you get more Capricorn readings. And that's how this very important Capricorn reading will get pushed out as well. And I am so nosy. I love hearing and interacting with you guys. So I appreciate your comments and all your likes, shares, and subscribes because they definitely support my channel. Have a great week.